This image probably freaked you out at first.
But it's just my bald spot. Alright, what's going on, guys? We are here to pick up where we left off from our stream last night. Whew. And, well, first off, cheers to now 61 subscribers. So hyped about that. Yeah, it's good water. We are only 39 subscribers away from 100, and I am excited about that. You guys have been awesome support for me so far, and I appreciate every single one of you for it. Now, after I get done with this stream, I'm going to start looking into some videos that I can do for my first official countdown on my other channel, The Paranormal Man. Now, although I don't have any videos for that up yet, I will, you know, I might as well just do that right now real quick. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Hold on here a second. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description to my live stream. In my live stream, I should say. To this channel that I will be starting to put content on soon. Okay. Alright, that is saved. Okay, hold on here a second. Alright. So, that being said, we're continuing on with our chills 10 videos not to watch in the dark, and we are at number 3 in that countdown. So, without further ado, display capture up, full screen up, let's go.
Number 3, a YouTuber named Sydney Ghost Hunter records this strange noise at 3 a.m. It's definitely not his cat. Now, here's the weird part. You'd think this was the noise of a wild animal, but Sydney Ghost Hunter says he did not hear anything in real life, and I believe him because his cat never so much as looks up. Number 2. A YouTube series called The Undervlogs follows Rachel, Kiva, Tyler, and Derek on their various adventures. This time, they're split up on a competitive scavenger hunt, checklist and all, in a creepy 1908 children's hospital that's been abandoned since 1998. Tyler and Derek are goofing around, but things become tense when they notice a creepy clown head with dripping red eyes that could be a warning of what's about to come their way. They sense something wrong and run away, and that's when, approximately 10 seconds later, this shadowy figure looks out at them, roughly the same height as the clown graffiti in the doorway, so I'm glad they followed their instincts and left fast.
Oh, wow,
I've got a
that's creepy.
challenge for you. If you're feeling viral, Kirk Kendall, tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Earl Kirk Kendall captures a bright light in the sky, but it's not a meteor, lightning, or an unidentified flying device. It's his poor neighbor's house erupting. This video is terrifying because of how calm everything is before, during, and after. There's no warning signs beforehand, and seconds later, you'd never know a family's entire livelihood has gone up in flames. Even scarier, a cause for the incident has yet to be determined, meaning anyone in the neighborhood could be next. If you have friends who never...
What the hell? What kind of house just bursts into flames like that? Wow, that's creepy. That is so creepy. Okay, so that was that. And next, our second video from Chills, the 12 scary videos experts can't explain. Here we go.
These are scary videos that experts can't explain. Watch out because these videos will seriously freak you out.
Okay. So apparently my YouTube library is stupid in terms of keeping up with videos that I have already watched, because I've already watched that video. Excuse me.
These videos are so scary that they went viral, meaning they terrified countless people from all around the world. Number 11.
Okay, this doesn't look familiar, so we'll just go with that one. Okay, these are 11 scary videos that went viral. Here we go.
These videos are so scary that they went viral, meaning they terrified countless people from all around the world. Number 11. A student in Ohio says he was partying all day, which is what led to a really bad night that went viral. Police are concerned about his health and want to get him to a hospital, but that's when he lets out a menacingly aggressive laugh I've only heard in the Joker movie. I think the cops made the right decision keeping him away from the public based on the laugh alone, and to prove my point further, the way he looks here at 1 minute and 20 seconds seems like he is capable of doing anything if he wasn't in cuffs, and like the comic book Joker, he doesn't like authority and plots revenge on them out loud. Whether he was just mouthing off or actually going to carry them out is something you'll have to listen to and decide for yourself. You both are gonna right? You nailed it. He looks much different in court when he is not under the influence, but I will leave it up to the justice system to decide if he was acting out of character that night or truly had this in him all along. Number 10. The Adventurer.
That's creepy. I mean, you know, I know that the Joker is just a fictional character and all that, but it is possible for people to just snap like that.
Defits travels to an abandoned location in the deserts of Saudi Arabia in search of the paranormal. He and a friend hear strange and mysterious bumps coming from other rooms, and something just does not feel right at all. They split up and the noises just get worse until he spins around and sees the back of a man who is sitting down. The adventurer Defids runs down the hall to get his friend, and when they come back, the person is gone. He thinks he captured the person on camera again, this time moving incredibly fast as they were leaving. It happens in a split second, so I will play it a few times.
يا ولد امشي لا لحس مخي قسم بالله مشينا يا ولد امشي لا لحس مخي قسم بالله مشينا.
Look again up close. Is this a spirit like they claim, or just their flashlight moving across some dust? I think probably the latter. Also, please translate the text if you can. Number 9. This video from
Okay, first off, that is creepy. But second of all, I think what those guys captured was just a very drugged out homeless man.
Pakistan of a supposed witch went viral many years ago. The witch cowers with fear, cornered by an angry man and his shovel. The face is scary, but is it real? Probably not. The color of its face doesn't match the body, and its mouth doesn't really move at all, so I think it's almost definitely a mask. With that said, it does appear to have 2 impossibly large eyes, but like I said, it could be part of the mask. I mean, I don't exactly see it blink. Nevertheless, seeing this while walking down the street would freak out even the most bravest people.
Yes,
Number
it would.
8. Something is really wrong with the...
I gotta agree with Chills on that one. I think that one's fake. I think that's just I think that's just that guy's kid wearing a mask, acting out a scene for the video.
This person, they look tired and maybe
But it is creepy to think about.
be a little sad, but the truth is they can look however you want them to, because they're not really a person at all. This robot head is named Greg, and it was made for a movie called The World's End. 10 small motors control its eyes, and 2 more work the jaws. Most eerie of all.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my next scares video thumbnail. This is gonna be my next thumbnail.
Little curved bars are made specifically to mimic the fine motor movements of our eyelids. Add a layer of fake flesh, and it becomes way too easy to mistake this for a person. I bet you got tricked by the video just like I was. Anyway, humans are still in charge for now, but as AI and animatronics continue to advance, perhaps the day when a robot thinks for itself and passes for human is coming sooner than we want to admit. Number 7. A YouTuber named Shavir Jafri caught a ghost encounter that has gone viral, with a large number of believers to skeptics. As they approach this haunted estate, they see someone is already in the far right window watching them, and then another mysterious shadow passes in front of the first one. Some people are saying that this could have been a member of the camera crew, but it doesn't look that way, because they aren't holding anything, just standing there. But then again, there are footprints going all the way up to the door, so maybe this really was some crew members who got there first. Shavir doesn't seem to think so though, and quite frankly, neither do I. Number 6. Haley Reid.
The only thing I can think about in terms of that is either it's real, a member of his camera crew, or another investigation team doing their own paranormal investigation of the building.
stands at the mouth of a haunted forest at 3 a.m. to ghost hunt with her boyfriend. Their destination is a haunted building from the 1800s that burnt down twice. Many phantoms lurk here, but the most popular one is a girl in a school dress who watches from the forest. After about 5 minutes of walking, they find these extremely small, faint footprints that are in a really weird spread out pattern.
And they're light too, like they're not even deep.
Did he just say pattern like pattern?
That are in a really weird spread out pattern.
He did! He said pattern! What the hell?
And they're light too, like they're not even deep and like look how deep my foot goes.
But they look fresher than the other ones.
Haley Reed says the small footprints look more recent than the other footprints, but I'm not so sure if I agree. Let me know what you think and how you could tell. Anyway, they do notice the footprint. But at 8 minutes and 42 seconds, they failed to see the eyes in the forest watching them, just like the legends of the girl in the school dress say. Number 5, a YouTuber called the Japes Vlogs waits until 3 a.m. to explore this creepy crumbling structure, and they aren't disappointed by what they terrified, yes, but not disappointed. Disappointed by what they terrified, yes, but not disappointed.
Something like this.
I told you it's haunted.
A shadow person stands behind them, and it does not make a sound. They just sense it.
Yeah, that would creep me out. I'd probably
Its
run from
limbs
that
are disproportionately long and reach out in long, nightmarish strands. To be honest, it looks like it could be a prop because it doesn't move when the light hits, but when it's 3 a.m. and you're in a haunted area, you don't take your chances, you just run.
Nope.
Number 4. Poya Ghat is in a place in India where bodies are put to rest and is said to be inhabited by spirits. Bodies also sometimes wash ashore from the nearby river, no doubt further contributing to the sightings of the paranormal. A YouTube channel called Exploring India shows us around the area, and as it nears 3 a.m., people in the comment section point out a fleeting figure behind them at 9 minutes and 11 seconds.
इससे पहले वाली वीडियो देख ली होगी तो ढंग से अंदाजा हो गया होगा, वरना ये है ही घाट तो पूरा.
To be fair though, here's a close-up shot of him talking approximately 4 minutes before this sighting, and guess what? There's no steam at all. Something's not adding up, so who knows what this really was.
Oh, I see
Number
it now.
3, a YouTuber named Wasabi dares to submerge his hand in water overnight for no other reason than to see what it will do to him. He tapes a plastic bag full of water around his wrist and leaves his other hand alone to compare them later. His arm and wrist looks 20 years older, so you can only imagine what his hands must look like. The back of his hand is only slightly paler, but it's the front that grosses Wasabi out big time. He says he's left the bag on for 8 full hours, and I believe it because the fingers are leathery and dehydrated, but he still has feeling, so while it looks bad, I don't think any permanent damage has been done.
Okay, can you tell the difference on that side? Whoa, this one looks weird and it feels weird. Oh, okay, alright, that's the normal hand and this is the gross hand. Can you tell the difference? Let's take a closer look.
I
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
did some more research to make sure, and get this, if Wasabi was to leave that on for a few weeks, his skin would transform into a soapy substance known as grave wax that slides right off the bone. Number 2, a YouTuber named Ninja, not the live streamer though, goes through some woods to an old water tower that he wants to see inside of. Nothing's at the top but some wild birds, so he goes back down when he hears someone singing. Also, tell me what's written on the wall if you can. Maybe it's some kind of clue.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا صوت تحت، يا صوت تحت، هنا شوف.
Ninja suspects that this is an evil spirit because it does not stay around for long. When he recites some holy words, I really want to know exactly what he says here to make it go away.
بالله تمشي تخليني امشي هنا. صل بالله تخليني امشي.
He goes downstairs because that's where the exit is, and he takes one last look around before he leaves, only to find the unknown person is where he was moments ago. I'm not sure if this was a quote-unquote genie in the form of this person like Ninja claims, but I guess it could be someone who is followed by spirits, or maybe it's just a skit altogether. Before we get to number...
Interesting video, to say the least.
Like, follow video general and the videos up with almost 2 million views since September of 2018. This scary video comes from a YouTuber named Hassan Barbar who lives in the country of Jordan. Hassan is exploring a house in ruins when he sees and hears something inside that has him wishing for strength.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Inside is a person who does not respond to Hassan at all. Hassan is contemplating what to do next when his flashlight starts turning off, which he says happens by itself, though there's no way to tell.
شو مالك شو في؟ مين انت طيب؟ اشوف وجهك في مجال؟ بسم الله الرحمن. طب خليني اشوفك في مجال ولا فيش؟
Hassan thinks that this is literally not a human, but I think they could be haunted. Things get more intense every time he tries to go into the room.
طب تعال قرب بس احكي لك شغله يا حبيبي.
This part is the closest they come to having a conversation. I'd like to know what is being said here as he tries to see their face.
تخافش مني لا تخاف يا حبيبي لا تخاف بسم الله.
A person with a blanket over their head isn't exactly enough to convince me it's real, but I think they're hiding and don't want any trouble. They've seen too much and refuse to come out of the corner, so Hassan documents the situation and slowly backs away. I wish I had never seen...
Wow. That... That's just one of those situations where you just can't help but feel sorry for someone who just, you know, might be scared, doesn't know what to... Wow. Alright, so our next one, 5 ghost videos that will truly disturb you. I'm sorry, that was that a real person that was being plagued by spirits, or was that person in itself a spirit that didn't want to be seen, or was it just all fake altogether? That one's the most, I gotta say that one is the most argumentative, compelling video I've ever seen on any of these videos. And that's saying a lot. I've seen a lot of videos on these channels, so yeah, that's saying quite a bit.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 ghost videos that will truly disturb you. So, if you're ready, let's begin.
Bring it on!
The very first entry on today's list will actually be a combination of 3 separate videos, all published on YouTube by user Blake Smith's Gaming Blitz. At the beginning of the first video, Blake explains that he is home by himself and explains that he heard crying noises coming from his basement. Before venturing down, he tells us that he previously called the police for a previous incident in which they found wet footprints while down there. When he goes down, we can hear chilling sounds of a woman crying, while Blake calls out for an answer but gets no response.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
In the second video, he manages to go into the basement and place his camera in the corner of the room. A few moments later, and the same noises can be heard once more, sounding almost otherworldly and definitely bone-chilling.
Okay, guys, watch right here, this area that has the glare in it, because it looks like right now that there's something there, and after a little bit, it goes away.
Then, in a third video, published the day after the second video, he walks into the basement after hearing the crying again.
Hello?
Okay, I'm getting the vibe here that this is going to be the video where he encounters what this is. I'm getting that vibe.
Hello?
Some people in the comments have called this a fake, with some pointing out that he doesn't sound worried and suggesting that it could be a Bluetooth speaker in the basement making all that noise. Whatever the case may be, these 3 videos are sure to get the hair on your arms.
I don't know about that. Because, you know, for one thing, there's that shadow that was on the wall that had no rhyme or reason to be there. You know, you couldn't see anything that was reflecting off of it. And the second is all those objects on the floor that were moving by themselves.
So stand up. Similar to the last entry, the following 2 videos you're about to watch were published by the same person just days apart. The channel owner named Advil published the initial video on October 23rd, 2015 with the title House Haunted. As he walks around the room that is allegedly haunted, he verbally warns the ghost and calls out to see if anybody is there. Nothing happens for a while, giving the video a simple, eerie feel. That is until the last few seconds. Take a look.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright? Hello? Hello? I heard something. Nothing? Is anyone there? Whoa, Jesus!
In the follow-up video, the man is once again
Good one. That was a good scare for me.
heard calling out towards the basement before he hears a whisper which causes him to stumble in fear. But then, a few seconds later, something much more sinister happens.
I heard some noises again. Hello?
If you look carefully, you can just make out some sort
Yeah, I
of
see
figure
it.
walking around in the basement, which instantly strikes fear into the channel owner. As this video has not had a third follow-up yet, it is safe to assume that the man is yet to determine what has been going on in his house. Francisco Gonzalez published this video to his YouTube channel on January 24th, 2017. For the first couple of seconds, everything looks perfectly fine as he records his dog playing around in their yard. But then, the dog's behavior becomes much more aggressive and strange as the one dog begins to jump into the air trying to bite something, and then another dog does the exact same. The two dogs continue to do this, which makes the next event easy to miss. Take a look in the background of this shot and see if you notice anything weird.
Oh, I see it. I saw it. I saw it. There's like there was a translucent ghost figure walking past the dog.
Babe, she was right there, baby. I saw her.
Oh, no?
Hold on. I saw her playing, baby. Hold on.
In case you missed it, on the grass there seemed to be some sort of a ghost-like girl walking around before vanishing completely. Something about this clip has a very authentic and realistic feel to it. It doesn't look like anything could have been staged here, which makes the video as a whole feel that much more creepy.
I'm going to believe it.
What do you think happened with Francisco and his dogs that day? Was there really a ghost girl walking around their yard? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. During the first few seconds of this video published by Chris Ramirez on December 19th, 2014, he talks to the camera and says he wants us to be his witness. He goes on to say that people told him his house was haunted, but he brushed off these claims as nothing but hearsay. But if this video is any evidence, it looks as if he may have benefited from listening to them. Chris says that he has been seeing a strange little girl walking around in his basement and is understandably panicked about the situation. After a while, Chris then walks around his basement and keeps saying that he is very scared. Then he pans the camera and captures something horrifying on his video. Have a look and see.
Yeah, man, I'm recording this video because I need you guys to be fucking witness. People told me this place is haunted, and I was like, no, it's not. It's not haunted. There ain't no such thing. And my dumb asses, I've been hearing shit all fucking night. Man, I'm scared out of my mind. Last time I seen the little girl, she was over there behind that little dollhouse, man. You guys gotta come on here and check this shit out. I'm fucking scared as shit. You guys gotta be my witnesses. Dude. I'm scared out of my fucking mind. Man. Shit. There's nothing back there. Hey, man. I'm scared as hell, man. Scared as shit. Holy shit.
Whoa. The girl that was roaming around definitely could have been some sort of a hoax. It may have been a friend of his helping him create an elaborate fake video, or it could have been some sort of CGI work. But the way the man reacts when seeing the girl does seem quite genuine. But what do you think? Was this real?
Yeah, it's one of those ones where the possibility is there for me, but Honestly, I don't know. It could have been. It's a video that could have been easily been faked. But the reaction, he's either putting on a good performance or or that really is a ghost girl there. Either way, it's a good video. It was definitely good for a good scare.
Or is this just a setup? Be sure to tell me your thoughts. User XX chilled the F out XX uploaded the following video to my very own Sir Spooks subreddit, where you can upload and watch videos of anything regarding the paranormal. By submitting, you can be featured on a video exactly like this one. The uploader of this clip goes on to explain, quote, "A friend of mine that is now deceased captured this outside his house 2 weeks before he passed, which is totally unrelated, but still is freaky since it was in his driveway here on the outskirts of Carlsbad, New Mexico." End quote. Watch the video and see the chilling event that happens.
Oh. Why do you have to put the creepy loud jump scare music in when we already know when it's gonna come? The music scared me more than the actual figure in the video. Boy, don't mess with me.
The strange ghostly apparition walks around the driveway before vanishing into thin air, which may make you think if this event was in relation to the uploader's friend's death. Something like this certainly seems incredibly strange, but it also could have been nothing more than a creepy coincidence. Most of the comments on this post agree that this seems extremely real and is absolutely terrifying. Do you have any explanation for what happened in this video? Do you think that this was a coincidence or not? As always, be sure to tell me your ideas in the comment section below. And that was 5 ghost videos that will truly disturb you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more.
Those are some good ones, dude. Those are some good ones. All right. Alright, so our next one is going to be King Frostmare, exploring scary videos I have never seen, number 1. But, gotta smell something to take care of real quick. In the form of a little runaway. What do you think you're doing, huh?
I want toys and colors.
You want to watch Toys and Colors?
There's Elsa.
There's Elsa.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Nina. Hi, Elsa. Where's Anna? There's Anna. Alright. Alright. Here is Mommy blanket. Anna and Elsa will keep you safe tonight. But so will Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of popsicles.
You already have a popsicle tonight.
Not pouches.
What you need is some sleep.
Up now.
I already got you 2 bottles, you little piggy. You little piggy. If you're still awake by the time I'm done with this, I might just make you 1 more bottle to help you get to sleep. I always wondered how that looked from other people's perspective. Just alrighty. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just gotta check something. Just real quick. Alright, there you go. Alright, here we go, guys. Exploring scary videos I have not seen, number 1.
Hello guys, every week I receive a lot of submissions from my viewers that like to see their new clips featured, but not all of them can make the cut. Tonight we want to take a look at some of them, and I want to share my initial thoughts and reactions with you. Please leave a like and let's buckle up and stay frosty. Alright guys, in this video we're following along Jeff Static's world, who has a YouTube channel in which he ventures to abandoned places and looks out for creepy things and potentially hauntings. And in this particular episode, he's going to an abandoned school where a lady in white appears to be roaming the premises. Let's see if he comes across anything.
Super scary man.
Oh.
Hij moet eigenlijk zo'n gaan, een freaky white dress. En ja.
Uh-oh. My daughter lost her videos.
There you go, sweetheart. You want to try on Elsa? There you go.
Alright, sorry about that, guys.
On the lamp.
Actually hanging a white dress, I don't know if...
What the hell?
It was definitely a weeping sound, I don't know.
Is someone here now or not?
Is an animal?
Now, where the heck was a song coming from actually?
I couldn't tell. Def.
Dude, it's coming from the freaking second floor.
Is there some...
It's coming from freaking floor.
Shadow. Look there.
Dude, let's go.
That is whoa, dude! How did he see that?
Does something move there, guys? Here.
Oh, this is better than me. Hello? Who there? Oh, I thought I saw someone standing there.
The thing is, there could be anybody in an abandoned house, right? It could be a squatter, it could be a homeless person. You never know what you're gonna
now
find.
living on the
That's true.
second floor, where all the crazy noises came from. So I guess, hello, is someone here now?
Probably not gonna
Just making a video here.
Oh, yeah, at least he's honest about it. So, again, this could be
What the hell, my hands are shaking, man.
an animal.
So previous time, guys, the white dress was actually hanging here on the freaking door. I don't know if you remember that, but I'm pretty sure I freaking closed that. I have that on camera, guys. So if you want to see that part, check out the video of that I put in the description. And yeah, check it out yourself. You see that the white dress was actually hanging on the freaking door.
Look at that, guys, if you want to see the first part. I didn't even know he was in that school before. It may be worth a watch. Oh, there was knocking.
Right.
He talked over.
Oh.
Hello?
Not sure if that is an animal at that point.
Yeah, my flashlight is dying right now. Whew. Yeah.
Not seen anything.
Hello? Holy, my battery is dying right now, legit. I just put some new batteries in my freaking flashlight, now it's dying.
Well, that is certainly
Hello?
not a good sign. This could be paranormal related. It happened to me. Is there noise? Maybe just a quiet distance. My battery died.
Very, very scary place, man.
As well in the basement of the lamb house. I don't know if you guys seen that, but this went out like that.
Look guys, there's actually the classroom that I did.
Does not fix. That's too bad.
Here.
Go. This might actually have natural causes. That doesn't mean anything. Happens all the time, especially at night.
No? I know I said hello for about multiple times, but if you are here, guys.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure I freaking heard something right now.
I did hear that.
Multiple times, but if you are here, guys. I'm pretty sure I freaking heard something right now.
We all heard it, buddy.
Oh, freaking holes in the ground.
And he's probably not alone at this point. Something's being
Can I actually move further in the morning, guys?
pushed
I can
around.
run. Wait. Yo. Alright guys, I literally pretty scared now and I'm on the second floor, but actually too much happened here right now. And it's actually the first time I'm exploring this freaking mansion alone, and what I heard and see, well, it's actually too much for me, I guess. And I thought that there were actually some people here, but I don't know, there's no one. Probably an addict, but screw it, man. So, yeah. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man.
No way.
Oh.
You didn't even see that?
Oh, what the hell?
It was a shadow.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man. Here. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man.
Clearly a shadow figure.
Here.
Maybe it's time to go home.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, you can tell me what you want, but...
Guys, what the hell, man?
That's not one of his friends?
Hello? I keep hearing freaky footsteps here, not the freaky.
I hear them too, and I saw something. Is that a black mass on the floor?
My screen's blurry now.
Nothing seems to be working anymore. It's more
My screen's blurry
footsteps.
like crazy.
Maybe it's really time to
And
go
now I
out
feel,
now.
man. White dress. Still hanging here.
Of course, it's not gone. Oh shit. Another bang. Oh. Yeah. Crazy. Guys, what do you think? Could it be legit? Paranormal activity, perhaps? Or just a hoax? A friend? Let me know in the comments.
Ooh, that's creepy, whatever that was. That was really creepy.
I think it's pretty interesting. Check out his channel for sure. The next was sent by James, and it was originally recorded by Freddy Z. And apparently he was camping with his friends, and they came across something really spooky in the woods. That's what it says. Let's see. This would be pretty young, guys.
Only the two. Only the snake in the front.
Have you ever
Looking
gone
along this, it's like brush over here.
camping with your friends? I mean, never know what you come across at night, especially. I don't know. It says they are in the woods.
My cat just scared me, guys.
I'm sure now we're about half a mile into the woods right now.
I mean, they appear to be really young. I don't even know why without an adult, especially nowadays.
Alright, come here, you. Here, buddy.
Oh, they were okay. They were hunting frogs.
Good to see you, buddy.
Something is cracking.
That's all we got tonight.
Some wood. Pair of eyes.
Oh, I did see something.
It appears that way almost.
It's a,
Alright, that's
Alright, that one I'm just gonna say most likely a wild animal.
Camping night is over.
Dude, what in the heck was that?
You better be okay. Oh, wow. What is that? Gonna have to zoom into that a little bit more to actually see what's going on, but anybody have an idea what that could be? Is that the Wolfman? Could it be anything else? Probably.
The wolf man. Could be one of those, you know, like those little tree lemurs.
Now I want to share some photos from Katrina Perezo. And interestingly enough, she was posing for Snapchat, Instagram one night. And look at that. She caught something really curious in the background right here. It appears that there is a head. Now, the story goes that there was nobody with her that exact night, and that she was home alone. But we can't be certain, as we never can be when we hear things like that, right? Also, what is pretty curious
at first glance, yeah, that looked pretty creepy, but when I look at it again, it's like the only thing that really comes to my mind is that it's a doll.
that this head only appeared on 2 photos of her, if we can believe what's being said on the post. Now, if that is not a mask, or maybe a friend, this is something pretty creepy. I feel in this third particular picture here.
I mean, if it's real, then it's real. But that's just my theory right now, is that it's just a doll.
It almost appears that the face is looking straight into the camera. And here is another filter. We'll see it a little bit better even. I think it only gets more creepy, it doesn't really get better. What do you guys think? Is that just a hoax? Hopefully. I would be startled nevertheless. This is a video from William Willis, and it's called Girls on the Steps.
I've seen this clip before.
I don't understand what they're saying, but the story goes that they were just filming along, having a fun night, just recording some composition at night, and then there was, out of nowhere, appearing a girl up the stairs. Let's see. Anybody knows what language this is? Please let me know. We all saw that. This is pretty unsettling. I'm not going to kid you guys, but this could just be one of their friends dressed up.
I'm 50-50 on it too, so I'm not 100% sure on what it could be myself. Could be real, could be fake.
The photo was posted to Reddit and it was recorded by Bitcoin Rick Noob. And he tells the viewers that...
Guys, look at this. Look at this. She thinks she can take my side of the bed. She thinks that she can take my side of the bed like that. And there goes my silverware. Well, we will definitely see about this. Yeah, you couldn't even really see her anyway. But she started to just she just started laying down on my side of the bed and covered herself in my blanket. And she thinks that she can get away with that. Well, she sure can, but not without some positive retribution here. A little tickling, a little me.
Jack? Free.
Okay. Alright. There. Here. Alright, here's Anna. And here's Elsa. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone.
One night he checked his feet.
Right. Oh, my display just went off.
Cam. And this is what he saw. Son is basically doing weird moves, moving way too fast. And he does not know if this is actually demonic possession.
Yeah, why is his...
Some sorts. Or if that's the camera just malfunctioning.
Why is his eyes glowing?
Good question. I personally have never seen something like that.
Why are the eyes glowing?
I've seen a lot of baby monitors.
That's the real question.
But this is a pretty unique effect. The man actually states that he went back to see his son, and once he returned back to the living room to check the camera again, Someone was just standing there. So I'm not sure. It might just be the camera, you know, that is lagging behind a little bit. It's just a weird shearing effect. But he certainly was afraid that this could be some sort of demonic possession. This recording shows a waitress, and it was actually uploaded by a Madro function. And this is a restaurant.
Oh. It's actually, I thought that that's how the name was pronounced as well, but it's actually a major malfunction.
And apparently, you just have seen there's some poltergeist activity going on. Like the mob is moving by itself, just like that. But it's not everything. Oh, she's not alone. The colleague of hers. She's getting ready.
What you doing? Now you're snuggling up to my fellows. Okay.
Just clean up.
Oh, excuse me.
So, I've read the description and it says that an evil entity is grabbing her hair, just pulling it back. Actually got hurt, not too bad, but apparently she quit the day after. There's also an orb.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Right here, in the corner here. See that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Just be legit. I mean, it looks pretty real to me. Just hope nothing like that ever happens to any of us, right?
It's very hard, very, very hard to fake your hair being pulled by an invisible entity.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you all Thursday.
Right? It's hard to fake that. Alright guys, we're down to the last video. Scary videos that will steal your Friday night.
Hello guys, today we want to take a look at some new scary videos that people have sent in that I have never seen before. I want to share my initial reaction with you, and if you enjoy it, please leave a like for me and maybe even a comment. Let's buckle up and stay frosty. This video was sent to me by Sarah Tigrit, and she tells me that she was owner of a restaurant next to the historic district in Berlin CT, and she had a paranormal team over because there was some stuff going on. I just sold the restaurant past November. I was there all day, every day for 3 years, and caught a lot, either on my security cameras or if I was communicating with them. I suppose she talks about the spirit. I had a paranormal investigation team verify it was haunted, but there was no concrete reason why. We believe it was just wandering around and liked this place, but they think there was a portal there, just because of the amount of activity and the different names they got in EVP. So long story short, we are looking at a haunted restaurant, and these are the tapes that the team and her CCTV cameras have caught over time. Let's look at that. Okay,
that's a good one.
So
Little shell kid right there.
Seems to be a shadow standing. It is pretty faint, but certainly something can be seen there. And it appears that this has been captured by the investigators as well. While filming after hours.
That could be an investigator's hand.
Just the effect and the light. And this is the craziness her CCTV camera has captured. Look at that. Really thick orbs and objects moving around. Yeah, I don't have an explanation for that. I mean, it could be strings, but why would anybody go through that? Oh wow, thongs. The bottles are being moved. Oh, what is that? It's hard to tell. Is that a shadow apparition? Like a cloud, like some white fog? Now it appears to be moving. Is it peeking in? Kitchen? Look, it's like as if it's moving its arm. Chain lifts on its own, okay. So it is a chain that was placed there. What is that? Is it part of the chain as well? Can't imagine. Maybe it is. Maybe it is now rattling on the floor.
I'd hate to work in that restaurant, but at the same time, I'd find it very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these guys just continue their shift like this is normal for them now. I wouldn't want to work there.
Back being cold. Pretty unusual. I mean, look at that, yeah. Lady's apron just get cold. She's certainly on edge at this point. I mean, who wouldn't be? Can't even access facilities without being
Mila,
spooked,
pizza's over
it
here.
appears. Oh yeah, look at that. That is just... What was that? Is that an item on the top shelf? I have no explanation.
Mila. Hey, Mila. Jinx is right here.
I mean, I don't think it is dust, guys. Really. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sending that in. Maybe our viewers have some kind of explanation for all of this activity.
Oh,
I definitely say this. Hey guys.
All I can say about that place is that I'd be gone.
If you wish to support the channel, to my friend Beamed and Steve, video was sent.
Glowing object.
Now this video was sent in by Cameron Yates, and it was captured by his dad at his workplace. And first he thought he had captured a drone. Look at that red light. It is pretty weird because to me it just looks like a red ball. It is lit up all the way and then it just stops glowing and then it's just gone. But I am not a drone expert, guys. Please look at that and tell me what you think.
That's not a drone.
Just a drone? I mean,
if it was a drone, you would be able to see some movement as it was descending. Plus, I don't think a drone can light up that bright from that far away.
It just disappears like that. I have seen several drones in the past. I have never seen a drone like that, like just one light. I've seen lights on drones, and then...
Oh yeah, but none of them get that bright.
Like that.
None of them get that bright.
This is an update from Abiud Hernandez Alvarez, whose place is haunted, and I had featured him in the past, and he has placed a CCTV camera because there's a lot of poltergeist activity unfolding, and apparently we see it going on here. Also remember the wind chime? It was going crazy last time we saw a video of this, and it appears that a boxing bag is moving.
I thought this was supposed to be an update.
The fact just around the spirit of some. It's in the comments.
Because I've seen this clip already, so I'm gonna. Yes, there is no update.
This video was posted by Will Dobson, and he thinks that after noticing that something was wrong with his door because it just started moving and opening on its own, that he captured a shadow. Yeah, there seems to be something dark for sure, but it's really hard to say. Is it a shadow? Well, he also says that he found out that the place he's living in currently, in the 1920s, apparently was a school, and that it had been transformed into a hospital. So a lot of history going into that place. Is it a shadow apparition? Possibly. Is it maybe something else? We don't see if there's a window. Could be a lot of things. Now this was shared by a user called MyBumHums, and he says this is an image of his niece that she took. And apparently the place was a little bit notorious for paranormal activity, and they think that something is standing there in the doorway. Now, this could be pareidolia, obviously, but look, I almost think you can even see a nose. A nose in the mouth. And I mean, it's pretty coincidental that it just happened around the time when the young girl was taking a picture, wasn't it?
Alright, Toys and Colors.
And also, this is a pretty tall apparition. Which doesn't mean much, but where else could it come from? I mean, certainly such as dust. Mysterious, at least. And I really can see face, especially if you brighten it up a little bit, you know, bring the details out.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's creepy
This is a
looking.
recording from Jean Carlos, and it was apparently captured by him. And we see an ambulance driving away, and then there's a spirit moving away, it says.
I saw it.
White apparition. It's pretty blurry, so I can't really say for sure, but there appears to be something running by. Maybe, perhaps through the car, then disappearing to the left.
I definitely saw it. Oh, that's creepy looking.
Maybe there is a logical explanation for that. If so, what could that explanation be, my friends? Put it in the comments, I'm really cool.
Oh wow, yeah,
Maybe there was something else on the other side of the street, or something that was enlightening this area. It could be.
Okay, so that's how this
Thank you so
show's
much for
gonna
watching,
end.
guys. Hello, guys.
Alright. So that was something. Alright. Want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad I was able to finish those up for all you. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Kitty cat, come saying good night. Alright, so I will. Oh. Okay. Alright, so I will be sure to get that countdown video started, and I'll leave a link in the description to it once it's up and running. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Say good night, kitty. Good night, kitty. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.